Soul Family. How are you? I'm trying not to bite my lip. I had a root canal done. Not a root canal, what is this thing called? A wisdom tooth pulled out. And you can probably see I have no feeling here. It's the guy hit a nerve. And I'm praying that it comes back because it's kind of pulled down a little bit to the one side and I keep shredding my lip. It's hard. I don't feel it, so I was trying to figure out what the message was in that. It's hard for me to, I haven't done a reading since, hold on, sorry. I could just leave you up above the table, but I feel rude taking my eyes off of your eyes, which is interesting. That's probably the reason why I have no feeling in my lip. Because, I mean, okay, let me look. It's hard for me to even put me in, you know how when you put your lipstick on, you gotta rub your lips together? I can't feel them, so all the way from here to here, and all of this is numb. Not cool. The oral surgeon was a complete asshole. Straight up asshole. He, you know, doctors are normally, they don't have the best bedside manner. That's why we have nurses. Because the doctors are, I guess, you know, they deal with that all day, all night. They've got to keep their emotions in check. But this guy had zero. And he's like, put your hand up if it starts to hurt. And I suffer through a lot before I say anything. And I said, yes, and he wouldn't stop. And I said, yes, stop. And he wouldn't stop. And finally I pulled my face away because he was hitting this nerve that was shooting agony all the way down my face. And he's like, you can't pull away, you know, just like that when I'm trying to do my work. This is a message. Somebody is actually saying that to me. You can't pull away while I'm trying to do my work. So there's control, right? This guy wanted to control me. And I said, he says, he got the needle. And I couldn't feel like where he had shot with the needles. God, bothers me. Look, I can see that it's freaking paralyzed. It's not working. God. Song right now. I've got new rules. Count them. This is what we're talking about right now. I got new rules, right? I'm paying you. I'm sitting in this chair and I'm paying you. Don't you tell me that I can't tell you to stop when you're ripping my face apart. Hold on. I can't talk to you with those glasses on because I can't see you. I haven't gone outside yet. I didn't realize we were going to stay in here. Because I'm getting messages right now. So the message, I'm in agony, right? And I've got this, his partner is right next to him. And his partner knows what I'm going through. He can see it. This is a message because I've been getting a partner and this one in my life. And the partner's the one that's saying, you know, you need a gentleman, not someone like this. It's kind of what's been going on. And don't let him in. If he calls you back, don't let him in. He's only drunk, right? Has no one to hang out with. You only wake up in the morning. If you're under him, you ain't getting over him. Got new rules, count them. Okay, so this guy, this is the message. So this may be showing you a message to somebody in your life who's treating you this way. And so I'm in pain, right? My eyes are full of tears and I'm trying not to cry. It hurts really, really bad. And clearly it's not a comfortable procedure. They saw the type of root that was there. I saw it too. I don't know this. This isn't my expertise, right? And so he takes the needle and he jabs it. He did it just to be an asshole. He jabs it into my gum. He goes, that doesn't hurt, does it? And I said, no. And he goes, I could feel the pressure. And now, I'll tell you where he was doing this. It's all shredded. It's all like ripped. My skin is all torn up. And he goes, it doesn't hurt there, does it? Does it? And I said, no, it doesn't hurt anywhere there. It hurts all the way down my chin. It's shooting searing pain down my chin. I wasn't even able to speak. Now, it's interesting, I have to get this out, so I guess that's why I'm doing this now, because while I was in this chair, I felt like I didn't have the right to say anything. So I wasn't speaking this vehemently to him. I did say, stop, it hurts. I asked him 3 times to stop before he stopped. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I don't know, you know, what is all entailed here. All I can do is tell you this hurts right now, right? And it shouldn't hurt this bad. And so after he finishes jabbing on the other side and around the back, he goes, look, it's like pushing out a baby, okay? He goes, you're just gonna have to bear through it. And then he goes to do it again, and it shoots this, it's excruciating. And I just said, stop. I couldn't stop him because I felt he was in control. Why is that? That when you're sitting in a place like that and someone's hurting you, you don't feel that you have the right to say stop. This is my fucking body, not yours, right? This is not supposed to feel this way. I'm not talking discomfort. I said, I birthed 2 babies. Give me that wrench and let me take off your left nut and you tell me, don't move, okay? I'm just sitting there not able to speak, and I'm thinking to myself, the last time I was in a position like this in front of somebody and I didn't feel like I could speak, and I'm asking myself, why is that? Why didn't you say exactly what you felt? At that moment, you had every right to say everything you were feeling, and you didn't speak. So finally he goes, there, and he goes, it's done. And he gets the tooth, puts the thing down on the tray, and walks out of the room. And I thought, you are the biggest fucking asshole I've ever met. Almost. The assistant goes, I'm so sorry. And he goes, are you okay? He didn't want to look at my eyes because I was like trying not to I was literally traumatized. And I've spoken about it on my Facebook channel, but I can't tell you. I mean, I was so traumatized. I told you guys, I've been in labor for 3.5 days in hard labor, almost dying with my son. And this was insane. It was, all I could think about was dental torture and what they do to people and the mob pulling people's teeth out. And oh my God, I can't even imagine. And so my whole body is starting to shake, right? Everything's shaking. And he said to me, the assistant said, it shouldn't have gone like that. And so I researched everything after I left. I took a picture of the tooth. They wouldn't let me take it because it has blood on it. And apparently with a curved root like that, it should have either I should have had surgery in a hospital where I was out. I should not have been put through that pain. And B, he was too aggressive. He should have broken up the tooth and taken it out that way. He could have broken the tooth up and taken it in sections. It wouldn't have caused that. But he was so aggressive, wanting to do it all in one fell swoop like that, that he damaged my nerve. And that is exactly what was said in everything that I researched. So I called the dentist's office and I said, I have no feeling in my face. And she goes, well, that's common. I said, no, I'm talking none. None. And it better come back because I'm telling you, I don't feel my chin. I'm biting my face. I can't eat properly. And I said, I have never been treated so disrespectfully by a professional. I said, he was rude. He was too aggressive. And I asked him 3 times to stop before he would. And you know, the interesting thing is when people come to a customer service, like right now I'm getting shooting pains right here through my lip. That's what's interesting to me. It's not like, you know how when your feet wake up after you sit on them or when you have anesthetic and your feeling starts to come back, you just start to feel that prickling. I don't feel prickling. I feel shooting pain. So my nerve has definitely been damaged, right? And so that as far as a physical relationship with somebody, your nerves have been damaged, right? What you did damaged me. How you behaved damaged me. Why do you not feel the right to speak that? That needs to be expressed. Remember, I told you guys before, you don't have to have the person standing in front of you, but I'm here to say it wasn't okay what you did to me. You damaged me. You damaged my nerves. You hurt me. We get to make choice about what we do, whether we choose to be here or do that. But if people lie to you, if people mislead you, and people try to control you, that's on them. They have damaged you. They have put that upon you, and that's not okay. So, and yet we feel for some reason like we can't say that. Like if we're in a family and there's somebody that we're walking on eggshells, right? And I don't want to upset them. But in all reality, you've not done anything. It's their problem. But you have to walk on eggshells because if you don't, there's going to be a huge family war. And really, what's the point anyway? Because you don't really even talk because the relationship between you is so strained. It's got to be their way or the highway. It's control. It's the narcissistic. And because we are the empath, we somehow feel like we're supposed to take it when we're not. I can't even freaking speak properly. I can't even use my jaw properly, my lip. I tried to eat salad last night, and I can't use my mouth properly. It's been damaged. And I said that to the dentist, and she said, well, I've never heard that before. Whenever he's asked anyone, you know, he always stops immediately. And I said, how many people do you know that haven't come back and said something to you? Because actually, I wouldn't if this isn't hurting so bad. If I hadn't just bit my lip really hard and it's bleeding, I mean, this is all tore up. I looked at my lip this morning. It's all swollen. It's not swollen from the surgery. It's swollen because I keep biting on it really hard. And I said, I don't ever want to see his face again, ever. Ever. I don't ever want to see that man's face again. And I said, I'm looking for a place where I can file a complaint, because that's not okay. I should not have had to go through that. And I shouldn't have to have this result from an over-aggressive surgeon. He was overly aggressive. He didn't need to be that way. Now, I take my own lessons from this as well, right? An overly aggressive person that's trying to show you something or trying to explain something to you, right? And so I pay attention to the words that I say. We can damage somebody by being overly aggressive in a certain way. I have to be careful of that when I teach, even when I speak to someone, when I talk to somebody. You know, we have our own way of seeing something. Now that person he was having a great old day, sitting in a chair, and it doesn't seem to bother him to be doing that. How can you do that to somebody and not be moved by it? Because your feelings have been removed. I don't know what kind of family he grew up in, but I don't want any part of them, right? Song right now, take away your things and go. We've gone over this at least 1,000,000 times. I'm not one to forget, right? I don't believe you left me in pieces. Remember the teeth? You left me in pieces. Down on my knees. So hard to breathe. I'm on my knees right now. I'm so sick of that same old love. That's not love. That's not love. That's not friendship. That's not kindness. That is narcissistic, asshole, abusive behavior, right? And we're over it. So this is all coming out because no doubt people are going through this in relationships. Why do you feel that you need to stay? Why do you feel that it's your place to try and work this out when somebody has no feeling, no care, and even if you did work it out and get past that hump, that particular argument or that particular situation, it's just going to happen again because it happens again and again, right? That's what they said. We've been over this at least 1,000,000 times. What's the point of doing this? It happens again and again. It never changes. And I am damaged because of it. I'm allowing myself to be damaged. And so for myself, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I can't believe that I sat in that chair and allowed that man to do that. I can't believe that. And now I've got damage, right? And I'm thinking that Spirit is I'm going to get this back, because this must be just to confirm and like to demonstrate to another what it does to you, right? I'm using it right now. And this is a professional, so because this person is a professional, I need to listen to that. I need to take that. So what if you went to a psychiatrist? I listened to a reader a moment ago. I was trying to find a particular reader that I really, really liked. I think she's from New Zealand. And this other one came up. And it was funny because they were talking about Aries. I'm an Aries, right? I generally listen more to the Pisces reading because I'm a Pisces moon, which is really more of who I am. But you know, they both apply, and it's not for everyone anyway. But I was listening as I was getting ready and trying to think of what I was going to do today. And the person started talking about, it's like I'm doing an Aries reading. And they start talking about Aries. And it was funny because she starts to, what's the word? Project or stereotype Aries. And I was listening to her and talk about how, you know how you are, and you need to do this and you need to do that and you need to recognize this, you know how you are. And I'm thinking, wow, you've got a problem with an Aries in your life. Yeah, that's clear. I could see that, right? But as I was listening to it, I thought, why am I listening to this? That's not who I am. That does not apply to me. That's not what I do. And so I don't feel like listening to you. That's why I don't like doing the zodiac, you know. That's why it always bothered me. All Aries, all Pisces, all Leos, whatever, because we're not all the same. We're all very, very different depending on the circumstance. You may have had 2 Aries in your life that have similar personalities, but they're not the same person. They've had different things happen in their life, right? And so it's very important not to do that. I'm so annoyed right now because I can't even feel my chia seeds to get them out of my mouth. So I'm sorry if I'm speaking and I have chia seeds. We're gonna go. We were gonna go sit outside. I think we will because it's not so hot. That's why I had my sunglasses on. I was trying to figure out what deck for us to use. Let's go over to my cabinet. You guys, hi Willow. You guys help me figure out what we should use. So I am actually connecting with you energetically. For the ones that will be seeing this video, Spirit knows. And so through your eyes, I'm asking for your highest good, Father, what is Father and guides? This one? I was going to say, what are the decks that would be most helpful for them? Because it's not about me, right? I'm doing this for you guys. I mean, I get my readings too, but I want to bring forward and connect properly according to Spirit with the messages that would help you the most. So, what deck is this? Oh, I love that deck. I didn't even see what it was. I'm thinking vampire because that's what I'm getting. The behavior, right? And then this one is what they've shown. Okay, so we've got 3 decks. And we're going to head on outside. I normally take 4, but I was playing right now with the Saints and Angels deck. I think I might be doing that as well. This is going to be a long reading, I think. So prepare for that. And what day is this? Saturday? I think it's Saturday, right? Happy Saturday, you guys. Here's the weather. I love the weather right now. I don't have my, oh, I hope he stays outside. He's starting to learn that it's okay for him to stay out without me. You know, if ever I would come out and he was there, or if my landlord would come upstairs and he was there, he would run in the house. And I would say, don't come in here, please, or don't talk to him because I want him to stay out there. I want him to enjoy that. And as soon as you come up, he runs away. Okay. I'm going to let you guys just take a look. So you can hear that it's a beach day. Maybe it's not such a great idea to be out here. Look at that, he's getting much more calm. Okay, so I'm looking around to see what items we can choose from. I have one in my hand right now. It's a pendulum. This was actually, I don't know that it was a pendulum. I think it actually wasn't. We're going to use pendulums today for some reason. How fun. Okay. So we have three decks, 3 pendulums. So the number 3 is important for us today. And we're going to use my arm weight. I don't know why. We'll soon find out. Okay. Please don't laugh at me if I have something in my tooth. See, now, this is what he does. As soon as I come out, he thinks he has to go in. I hope he doesn't go in. Okay. So, sorry, guys. Sorry. We've got a lot of crows right now bugging us. So, okay. He did. That's so sad. I don't know why he feels that he likes time to himself, but it's not that. He gets nervous when there's other people too close to him. Okay, so the items we're going to choose from, this was actually not a pendulum. It was actually a bookmarker. My mother was an avid reader. My whole family, we've always been readers. And so you put this between the pages of the book. She always had pretty things, my mom. She had a business called Pretty Things. She always loved sparkly things. So I'm going to choose that. Every time I see it's got a little rose quartz on it. And it's the color of her favorite. That was her favorite color, pink. Everything was always pink for my mom. So we'll use that. And then we have the Aventurine pendulum. Oh, I know the deck we were supposed to get. We have the Tiger Iron pendulum. And we have an 8-pound weight. So I sit at my desk when I'm working and I work with this little weight. 8, of course, is the number of the infinity, right? Infinity symbol. So connection, never-ending connection to spirit, never-ending connection with love, whatever it is for you, never-ending. The number 8. And this is red, which is passion. So never-ending love, I would say. And it's heavy. It's a heavy weight. So 8. A heavy weight. I gotta think about that. I have one more deck I wanted to get. Okay, I can't find my deck, which means you guys have to come with me, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. I don't want to leave you guys out there. I mean, these are my decks, all right here, unless it fell behind. Well, the Winged Enchantment fell behind there, and so did those cards. It's like I'm using your eyes to help me. But all of my decks are here, so this deck that I'm looking for is, I think it's called the Spirit Oracle. I used it. Oh, and I've got Sandy's deck back here, which I love. I think we'll bring that out too. See, this is why we're doing it, because there's things I'm not seeing. So sometimes out of sight is out of mind. You know, sometimes you think, oh, the heart makes a distance makes the heart grow fonder. And yet, you may be thinking you're doing just fine, and then you run into somebody, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God. Right? I had no idea. I was fooling myself. I was trying to, you know, I felt like it wasn't a problem for me, but the reason it wasn't a problem for me was because I didn't allow myself to look at it. I kept it away from me. So that's interesting to me, because I was thinking about that never-ending, the 8, you know, a never-ending love, but it's a heavy weight. So that is the same kind of a message. Where's my deck? Because the song right now, Sky High in Colorado, lips pressed against the bottle. Every time I drink tequila, baby, it's how much I'm, what is it? When I taste tequila, I realize how much I miss you. It's you. So you've been able to keep it out of your mind for, you know, maybe you keep yourself busy working. You know, maybe you keep yourself busy going to parties or dating other people or whatever it is. Whatever it is that you do to keep yourself busy so that you don't have to think about something, because it's a heavy weight on you. Why is it a heavy weight? What needs to be taken care of? Where is my deck? Maybe it's on my desk and I'm not looking at it. We're going to use Sandy's cards. I'm going to be really sad if I don't have that deck. Hi, baby girl. Oh, it's here. Isn't that funny? Mess me up and make me just go crazy. Addicted to the love. You got everything that I want. Don't tell me I'm not doing fine. I'm doing fine. Let me go. I'm doing fine. Why are you acting in vain for my love? Why are you acting in vain for my love when you're the only one that I want? So what's interesting is that person is saying, why are you acting in vain for my love when you're the only one that I want? He's the one who's not speaking, but he's blaming her. Interesting. A never-ending love that's heavy on someone's heart. Okay. We're going to start. That was a long, drawn-out thing. That was 25 minutes. So I don't know. I feel like maybe that was a lot of wasted time, but maybe not. Maybe messages needed to be said. Now I've got a stack of decks here, like a million miles high. So I think I might just kind of like spin through them, you know? Like, I always say that, try not to make it be a super long reading. I also was told by somebody that I was going to be spending a lot of time indoors. And I thought, okay, I don't know who you are, but you got that wrong. They're saying that maybe in a very introspective, like not wanting to be around a lot of people, and I get that. I get that, totally. But not inside. So here, I'll let you guys know what's going on right now. I told my landlord, my old landlord out in Sedona, that I wouldn't take that. I was in so much pain, right? I was in so much pain I didn't think I could do for myself. And I'm one of those ones that, you know, like I said, when I was a little girl, can do self, say to my mom. I'll do it myself, right? And Spirit was saying, don't be so, you know, solitary. Don't do that. When you need help, ask for it, and then, you know, accept it when it comes. So my landlord was really nice. He, you know, I called him he called me to check on me when I got home, and I was in a lot of pain, and I said I needed to get pain pills that were prescribed for me, and I don't normally take Western medicine, so I knew I was not going to do well, right? Because I don't normally take that in my body, but this is so excruciating. I needed something, but I couldn't drive. I said, I'm not going to get in a car with anything in my body. Remember, you guys know I got DUI. There's no way I'm having it happen again. So I needed to have him drive me up there, which he did. And when I decided I needed to call that same day, to tell my landlord out in Sedona if I was going to take the place. And so I didn't want to keep him hanging. I'm always so worried about everyone else, right? So instead of giving myself a day to, you know, settle down and get a little bit of rest and recover a little bit, because I'm telling you, we talk about post-traumatic stress. That's what I still am dealing with it, I think. I called him right away and I said, I don't think I can do it, you know, because I felt like I was going to need too much help and it was too rushed. But I've been bothered by it ever since. And I feel like I want it and that I would regret not taking it. So he was going to put it up right away. And I don't know if he has rented it out. I left him a message. I'm trying to figure out how I can get a truck. See, my car, there's another thing. Remember when I couldn't get the truck that I wanted? I should have insisted, no, I don't want a car. I need to have something with a trailer hitch. Because I could tow a trailer out for $300 out to Sedona with the things that I want in it. But I don't have a trailer hitch on my car. And it's not strong enough to pull one that size anyway. And so I thought, you know, where there's a will, there's a way, right? So I contacted a couple of people, and the offer is out, you know. I've got a 3-bedroom hacienda. So it would be, you know, 2 people splitting the rent on $800 plus utilities. And let's do it. And so somebody wrote me back and said, you know, I said, even if you just want to come for the weekend, you know, bring a truck, and if I could use your truck to tow my trailer out, you can stay there at the retreat. It's a spiritual retreat. It's beautiful. And then stay a couple days or whatever, and I'll pay your gas out there, right? It's a deal for them, and it helps me. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm actually really wanting it to happen now. I'm actually putting my energy towards that, and it's funny because I was here and I was comfortable because I was in pain, right? And I was comfortable at home, feeling safe, and then I thought, you know, it felt scary for me to go and do that when I wouldn't have anybody to help me and blah, 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 and I thought, this is ridiculous. You're a freaking trooper. You're a freaking way shower, you know? You're a trailblazer. You can do this. You got a beautiful place. You can do it. It's 3 months. It's not going to kill you. Go. So I'm asking the universe for that. So we'll see what comes up in our messages. So the decks, so we're going to start with the Aventurine. We're just going to get rolling because I've taken too much time. For those who chose the Aventurine, we're going to start with the Saints and Angels deck because I've just been sitting here shuffling it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Why am I out here? Now the sun's getting hot. It's been cold. The weather's really nice around here. This weather's perfect. It's like 70 in and there, same degrees. 75 degrees I checked today. Overcast, cool. I'm like, yes. Yes. For those who chose the Aventurine Pendulum, your message is faith. Have faith. Take the leap of faith, right? There's a message for me. Aries card, Aries person, it's the Fool. Take the leap of faith. Don't worry about what's down at the bottom. It'll be taken care of. When Spirit says to take the leap of faith, you don't have to worry. There's no net. She's not got Anyone to catch her. She's not even looking. She doesn't even have shoes on. So there's some things that aren't fixed up, right? So I haven't figured it out yet, how I can get it out there. All I know is if Gordon calls and says, no, I haven't rented it yet, I'm going to take it. I'll figure it out later. That's the message. You'll figure it out later. Okay? That's as much as I'm going to ask about that particular card. Then we're going to go to, what are they? Spirit Animal Oracle. Correct for neutrality for those who chose the Aventurine Pendulum. I have, you know, my friend Scott said that he would, he goes, I could put a trailer hitch on my car and we could pack up my car and your car and head out there. But he's just got a little hatchback. I gotta, but it's nice, you know, that's the one person who came through for me, right? All these people that will say, yeah, when it comes right down to it, who's there? Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose the Aventurine. Dolphin, play. It's important to play. It's Saturday. It's important to play. It's Saturday. So that's the message for dolphins. And what's interesting to me is the 3. There's 3 dolphins. 3 is our number. I'm looking at a hummingbird. You might just see a dot right there. But that hummingbird was standing in the air, literally standing in the air for probably 3 minutes, unmoving. I think that's pretty freaking cool. You have the ability to do what you think you cannot do, right? So play. They understand the need to play, and you need to relax. So you put your intention out there and then you let it go is my message, right? You're not going to sit and you're not going to worry about now all the different ways that you can figure it out. You've done some research, you've put out your intentions, and then you're going to relax. Because if you don't relax, you're putting too much I need energy on it, right? And then that stalls it. That hummingbird is stalled in the air, right? So relax, let it go. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. If it's not meant to happen, it won't. But in the meantime, Spirit says, you need to play. You need to play. Play is how we manifest because it lightens our energy. It lifts our energy, right? Also, Spirit says, you just need to play. You've probably been working too hard, too much, taking things too seriously, and now it's important for you just to relax. Spirit wants you to relax. Are you forgetting to breathe? Breathe, right? Dolphins, they breathe. They still have to breathe air. Are you tense? Are you out of balance? Do you need to stretch? Do you need to relax? Do you need a retreat? Do you need one? I happen to have one. Has negativity gotten in your way of your sonar so that you're not able to see? You're focusing on what can't happen when that hummingbird was literally standing in the air, right? They're telling you that what you need to do is focus on love. Love opens up the doors. Love opens up your gifts. Love opens up everything. So right now, Spirit says, breathe deep. Breathe deep. I can't even speak because of this. Breathe deeply and let it go. Okay. I think we'll get an affirmation for those who chose the green Aventurine. For those who chose the green Aventurine. What is your affirmator message? Beauty. Peacock. Peacock is the one that most resembles the phoenix rising. So the peacock says, I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm beautiful and I don't care even care if you know it. I'm beautiful. That's why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. Because the ones who try so hard all the time, you know, the ones that brag and the ones who really put themselves out, that's such a turnoff anyway, you know? So focus on your own beauty. And it doesn't necessarily have to be what the outside. You should be focusing more on the beauty of the inside. Because you can have a very, very beautiful facade and have a very ugly inside, right? Okay, we're going to leave it at that for those cards. Then we're going to be going to the ones who chose the Tiger Iron Pendulum, and we go to the Vampires. Interesting, because the tiger is the vampire. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Tiger Iron, correct for neutrality. For those who chose the Tiger Iron, 2 more. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the Tiger Iron, prey. Stalked, watched, invaded. Well, I know this. I'm surprised I didn't choose this for myself. because I'm not giving you my energy. But do you feel like you have been somebody's prey? It looks as though you are. It looks as though that's what's been happening. That somebody has been invading your privacy, watching you, stalking you. Maybe you just feel that energy, that there's somebody leering over you. Is there somebody that's actually very close to you that's trying to control you? As I said, the victimization that they are giving you or that's being put upon you is not your fault. It's the fault of where you are. You do not have to stay this way. This contract that you have made does not have to stay this way. And it doesn't have to play out. If you feel like, I don't like this, you need to speak up. Being preyed upon is not something that you have to take responsibility for. It's not your fault. It's on them. But you can change the outcome of your circumstances. And you can change the script about what's going on in the one who's trying to control you. Because you say to them, I'm sorry, I refuse to be your prey. I kept hearing on the radio, I'd rather be the hunter than the prey, right? I'm not going to be your prey. I'm not going to play this game. Whatever this script is that you handed me, this is our role, this is what we're doing. No, we're not, because I'm not playing anymore. I'm out. So I'm packing my stuff and I'm out of here. I'm not playing the game. I'm over the game, right? Spirit says you're about to make a stand. Oh, yes, you are. And you're going to be very strong, and you're going to be very intelligent, very clever at what you do, because you're going to stand up to a bully or two, right? And why they're a bully even more than the fact of the way they're behaving is because they try and put it on you. They'll try and blame you for their own bad behavior, right? You didn't attract that circumstance to you. It's not your fault, so don't say it's your fault because that's there. That person has got low self-esteem. That person doesn't like themselves, and so they're trying to put it on you. You've got way more power than you realize that you have. So this is what you're being told to do at this time, is stand up for yourself, speak your truth. And the fact that you're going to be clever means, I think, personally what I'm getting from that, I want to pull the tarp down. Personally what I'm getting from that is that you don't have to say anything to them. You don't have to explain anything at all. You just pack your little trailer and you go, right? I'm not explaining it to you. I don't need to explain it to you because you're not going to hear it anyway. I know that I'm not the one with the problem. And if I try and explain it to you, which for some reason, hold on, I gotta get my lip gloss and I'm going with you. Or you're going with me. It hurts really bad, my lips. I'm so annoyed. I can't believe I'm on camera with you guys when my face is all sideways. So this person has been basically, like I said, like the person on like the guy who did my wisdom tooth. Oh, God. I'm looking at how big that bump is on my lip. So, like I said, why is it that I felt like I had to sit there and endure that? I don't have to. Wrong. I'm not going to do this. You can't move when I'm doing that. No, you're wrong. You can't continue to do that. You need to do something different. Give me another needle or something or whatever. I'm out of here, right? So that's what you're going to do. You're not going to put up with that crap because you're asking yourself all of a sudden, wait a minute, why am I doing this? Wait a minute, why is this happening? Why am I putting my life on hold? Because you're afraid to move forward and you want to control the situation. You're behind the curtains as, you know, the master magician pulling the strings, thinking you can control this. When the reason that you feel the need to do that is because you can't control your own life, right? You're not in control of your own emotions, your own self, and so then you need to control somebody else. Sorry, I'm not playing that game. Homie, don't go that way, right? Okay, so we're going to go to the Heal Yourself cards. Correct for neutrality. I love this deck. The pictures are so pretty. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For myself, Spirit has told me that it's very important for me to go to a retreat and be in I need healing. I've gone through a lot the last 6 years, specifically, and I need healing. And I'm the only one stopping myself from doing it. So you ask yourself, why are you allowing someone else to stop you? And why are you allowing yourself to stop you? Right now, somebody's been stalking, watching you. You know that. I know it, right? Watching you, and you're their victim. But that's in their eyes, because that's no longer going to be the case, right? Ooh, that was really clear, because I felt another card dropping and it didn't drop. So what you want to do is you need to go discover your life purpose. What is it that I'm meant to do? See this one waiting for this guy? I'm tired of being played like your violin. That's what I'm saying, right? I'm tired of being played like a violin. Sorry, I'm over that. And this one is singing a song to someone that is not in their physical presence. So nobody's winning in this situation, right? This one, all he can think about is this one here. And this one's sitting there not getting any attention. So is this one here? All we know is nothing's getting done. Because look, if you see this one here, look down here. They're connected energetically, but they're not in each other's presence. Why? Is it because of the ghost of this one telling you no? A memory of something? Whatever it is, there's a distance happening here. So you need to figure out what you're going to do. Right now, all this one's interested in doing is being lost in with the ghost people, right? This one is energetically being drained by memories or by somebody who's not even there, right? Pulling your strings. And this one is just sitting there waiting. So nothing's happening. So she needs to get up and pack her car and head to Sedona, right? He needs to, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know, but I'm not sitting around anymore, right? It's not my job to figure out what your path is. This is about discovering what your path is. 2, everything's happening exactly as it is meant to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. And 9, you've got everything you need, light worker, to get going on your spiritually illuminated path. So stop procrastinating. Why are you sitting there? What is your life purpose? And if you don't know, even more so reason for you to get up off your ass and do something about it. Maybe going out in nature will help you find what it is that matters to you, what it is that, if there's healing that needs to happen, if this one needs healing, maybe this one's mother has died, right? Or this one's little sister or friend has died, and they're singing a sad song, or they're missing this one. They need it. They're in need of healing. But he looks like he's out there in the mountains doing that. He's out there healing, but you're just sitting there waiting, right? There's no purpose in that. So get moving. Because somebody has been stalked. Somebody has been a victim. And it looks to me as though this one is still allowing that one to put the hold over them, even though they're not physically in their presence. So that could be a male or a female, right? They're not physically there, but energetically they're holding you down. They're tying you back. So the question is, whose cords do you need to cut? And you know what? It doesn't even matter. Just call Archangel Michael in and say, I cut cords to everyone and anyone in every dimension, past, present, and future, in altered realities. All cords cut. You are allowing yourself to be played like a violin because of this one who is not even alive. Are you a victim to your family's values, your family's beliefs? They're not there. They're not physically there. The other message is, are you missing someone that is not physically there, but because of this one sitting here, you're not fulfilling your life's purpose. You're not going there. All I can think about is this one. I'm not with them. This one isn't happy. So the song, right? Why are you staying in a relationship? You're not happy. It's not changing. You've had that discussion a million times. It will never change. All you can think about is this one. You're not giving that one your attention or your love. Why are you there? You're hurting everybody. You're hurting everyone. You're hurting the one that you care about, and you're hurting the one in your physical presence because you've yet to make a choice. So she needs to get up and leave. That's the message. Let's ask for an affirmation. For those who chose the Tiger Iron. Ooh, that was pretty clear too. Letting go. There you go. Look at that. Letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. Also, grudges aren't a great look on me. So that was the message, right? Check it out. This one has got all of this weight being put on them that they're carrying from the past. Dwelling on something that happened in the past. It's over. But it's stopping you from moving forward. And what's happening is you're going to lose this one. Because you're spending so much time dwelling on the negativity of the past. It could be a past relationship. This one could have been somebody that abused him. And so because of that, he doesn't open up to this one that he actually cares about. And she's going to leave. She's been waiting and waiting and waiting, but now she's leaving. She's walking away because you're taking too freaking long. Right? I'm dropping the baggage from the past. And what's interesting is I don't know what cards are going to pop up. So this is what Spirit's telling you to do. What you're feeling is correct. I'm going to ask for another from the Spirit Oracle. Funny, I couldn't find them and they're on my desk. So, funny, I can't find you and you're right there. Look a little harder. You know what I do? I'll say to Spirit, just show me, and then I'll just wait for a second, and then I'll go right over to it, which is what I did. Okay, this is hysterical. You see, it's basically this weather. It's exactly this weather. See the lake, see the clouds. The sky's kind of milky, right? And there's the sun. There's really not a lot of blue sky. And that's exactly what you're looking at here. And the message, release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energy to enter your life. Release the past, right? You are a creation that is vastless and endless, with no beginnings and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river, like that river. Flow like a river, for the spirit of love will guide you and keep you safe. You're fine, you're good. It's all good if you allow it to go. Let the past go. That was pretty amazing. Okay, so now we go to the ones who chose my mom's, and I did, the bookmark or the pink pendulum. So I'm going to ask Spirit a question. Show me a yes, please. Thank you. Clear, please. Thank you. Show me a no, please. Am I going to get the Hacienda house, please? Am I going to get the Hacienda house? Am I going to get the Hacienda house? Looks like I am. Okay. So we're going to start with Colette Baron Reed's, what is this deck? The Spirit Animal Oracle. I love the way this deck shuffles. For those who chose the Spirit Animal Oracle, which is my mom's, the bookmark, the heart, rose quartz, and heart, silver heart bookmark. Mom's bookmark. My hands are little, so I have to kind of split the deck and shuffle it, and then I'll drop them all together. I'm just thinking about all the things that I would want to take out there. This table I want to take out there. I don't have to take a bed. I don't have to take a dresser. I want to take my plants. Isn't that funny? I do. My landlord goes, so I can just put them on the side of the house. I'm like, okay, we all know what you do with plants. I don't think so. My fish tanks, he goes, what about Merlin? And I said, he's going, what? I said, yep. I put him in a Rubbermaid container and he's definitely going. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose Mom's bookmark. Ooh. Ant Spirit. Now, the first thing that comes to mind when I hear ant is working as part of a team. Ants always work as part of a team. And you can see two team members here. And what I like about this message is that it's number one. It's the beginning, right? So there's a new beginning happening, and you can see the jigsaw puzzle pieces fitting into place. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe at first it's kind of overwhelming, and you don't know how the pieces of the puzzle are going to fit into place. But what's happening is if you can collaborate with others, first of all, choose what you want. And this is what I was afraid to do, but take a leap of faith, right? So just say, I'm going to take it. I'll figure out all the rest after. I'll figure it out. But this is about working as part of a team or as part of a tribe. I reached out to Soul Family and I said, hey, you're a spiritual person just like me. You could use a retreat. How about you come and bring your truck and we put a trailer on your truck, right? You can stay there at the resort with me. It's beautiful. I know she would love it, right? So this is showing you the benefits of working as part of a team, like two team members here, right? Build your dream. But sometimes you can't just have everything happen from your own accord, right? I can do self. No, Sherry. Your lesson wasn't to do it all by yourself. Your lesson was go and do your thing, and bring others in. Have your soul family help you, right? And then, like I said, where we have to accept help when it's offered to us. So Spirit says your intentions, whatever your intentions are, if you put them out there and you ask for help, ask for Spirit's assistance, ask for your soul family, and then you accept the help as it comes. It can come in many different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to come in the way that you think. Be open to suggestions, right? Be open to what other people might have to offer. I called my girlfriend Julie because she's really good at figuring things out, you know? So I said, this is what I want to do. And now she's sending me a bunch of ideas, right? So connect with others so that they can help you. And what's interesting is your partners and the ones that you end up working things out with are unlikely sometimes, right? I wouldn't have thought about that. That's interesting. So Spirit says, at this time in your life, you actually need help from others. You're at a place where you need to request help from others. And Spirit says, we're here to help you. We are assisting you. So they will connect you with the right people at the right time. Because the world around us can seduce us very easily, get into our mind and mess us up and let us believe that we can't do it. We need to silence that voice, right? We don't want to silence that voice. We need to keep ourselves focused by staying in a meditative space, by keeping our mind on what it is that is important to us. What is it that I'm trying to accomplish? What is my end goal? Why am I going there? What am I trying to achieve at this point? So then I need to discipline myself to not listen to the naysayers, because you're going to always find plenty of those, right? Don't even ask people that aren't going to support you. Don't even say anything to them, because you know what they're going to say. You go to the ones who will support you. Remember, you were going to either stand up and say, I'm not going to be your victim, or you weren't going to say anything. You were just going to pack your stuff and go. I need a roommate. I got 3 rooms in that hacienda. Right? $800 a month plus utilities, split between me and another, or me and, whatever. I mean, think about it. If there's an opportunity, why don't you jump on it? Right? You don't have to do everything yourself. Don't get stuck in the fact that you're going to be disappointed, because then you're focusing on that and then you are bringing that towards yourself. You don't want to focus on what you don't want to bring into yourself. If you feel like I don't have anybody, I feel, I got no family members, but I've got soul family. My family, my daughter won't talk to me again. I don't know. I have no idea why. No matter what I do to reach out. So I'm not meant to talk to her right now. And check it out. There's a little blue dragonfly. Did you catch it? It was a little blue dragonfly. Dragonfly says, hold on to your dreams. You will accomplish your dreams. Your dreams are sound and valid, and you deserve to see them fulfilled. So you're going to do this as part of a team. So I like this blessings card. Let's go to the blessings card. For those who chose Mom's bookmark, correct neutrality on all levels. Letting go. Wow. Now look what she's holding on to. This could be a male or a female, right? Cross. Belief system. And look who's in the background. They look pretty scary to me. They're supposed to be clergy. They look like they're going to come and suck the life out of me. Right? But I'm holding on to something here. I'm not happy, but I seem to be holding on to something. There's 2 different ways that we can look at this as well. We'll do the first. 2 and 6, everything's happening as it's meant to happen. There will be divine blessings for everyone involved if you let go, right? And 6, you're too focused on the material. About how am I going to make this work? About where am I going to get the job, money for this? I don't have a job, and whatever it is. You're not going to have to worry about that, because 2 and 6 together spells 8. And that says spirit. And spirit says we're the heavyweight, right? We're the heavyweight. We're the one that is going to infinitely supply everything that you need. Don't worry about it. Right now, you're being asked to let go. And right now, Spirit says, we know we're challenging you. We're being challenged right now to change our point of view, to change the way that we're looking at something, and recognize that whatever relationship that you're a part of right now, it's run its course, right? You might be afraid to let go, but the universe has got new opportunities in front of you, but you are holding on. This whole reading, it's all showing the same situation. So Spirit says we want you to allow yourself to experience the passion that you deserve, that you have asked for, that you've longed for. And saying goodbye is not easy. A lot of times, like what did we look at here? If this one, was it this one? Hold on. The one message that we got a moment ago about this. What if you're in a relationship? I've been dating this person, or I married this person, but I'm not happy. It's run its course. It was there for a reason. It was a karmic relationship. And so you might feel bad, right? You might feel like you failed. I failed. the marriage failed. No, you didn't. You accomplished what needed to be accomplished up until that point. And maybe what you were in that relationship for was to show you that you could walk away. Maybe that's what you needed to know that you deserve better than that. All we know is it's time to let go. Even if it does feel uncomfortable. And if it's a business that you've been putting so much time and effort into, but all they're doing, you can't trust them, right? Look at them from behind. You can't trust them. You don't feel safe there. I don't feel safe there. And so because of that, you need to let go. Don't allow yourself to be talked out of what you know is to be the truth and persuaded into staying by other people who just want to keep you down. They want to keep you there, like that dentist wants to take control of me, right? I wasn't getting anything good out of that. So letting go, that's what I did with my tooth. In order to allow it to happen, because it was in so much pain, I felt very sorry for losing that wisdom tooth. I worked her through. We went through it together. We broke through together. So it might be you has broken through something with someone else, right? But once it got through, it was compromising something else. Maybe it was compromising your integrity. Maybe you have worked through something with someone, and now what's going on is it's compromising something. Something about my own life needs to be compromised in order for that to stay there. But I needed to get crowned, right? I needed a crown done. And in order for the crown to be put on, that had to be removed. It was too close to it, right? So you could be thinking about a relationship. This could be your mother standing over top. My mom doesn't like her. I can't go there. My family doesn't like her, right? But you feel like you're watched. You feel like you're being invaded and stalked. It's awful. And if it's a business, you've come through something together. But I had to let go. So when I went into the bathroom, before he went to pull it out, I was crying. And then after he pulled it out, I went back in there and I said, I'm sorry, to my tooth. I'm sorry. And then as he was doing it, I said, you need to let go. Just let go. And as I said that, we are letting go of everything that we've held on to. Everything that is not in our highest good, all the emotional pain. That's what I was holding on. All that pain, I needed to let that go. That's how excruciating it was for me to let it go. I went through all of that to take it out. It had to go. But what were they? They were wisdom teeth. I kept my lessons, but I didn't hold on to that tooth. Meaning, you keep your lessons, but you're not holding on to that which needs to go at this time. So open your heart to the new opportunities. Leave the baggage behind. The past, what you call mistakes, are just maybe poor choices or choices that we made at a time that you no longer feel are valid for your life at this time. But the important thing during this time is that you're gentle on yourself. That's why I kind of said to my landlord at the time, I think I'll just let it pass. It's too much. I'm going through a lot right now. But, it's not for several weeks that I was going to be moving. But it was important for me to take care of myself. So for you, you may need to go to a place like that. Maybe you need to come stay with me. Maybe you need to go to a retreat, right? Because you've been through something very difficult. It's a time where you can be alone. It's a time where, and that's what's so cool. I was talking to my clients this morning, several of them, and the same message kept coming up. How you may have been in a relationship with somebody who you're constantly, they're leaning on you, always. They're always on you, right? Maybe that was the memory of, they cling to me. I can't stand that. I don't want somebody to cling to me. I can't handle that, right? That's what I like about this hacienda house, and the reason I want to go there is because I might be able to just keep it. He might just let me stay once I get there. And what I like about it is that there's a huge master bedroom and another really big room and then a separate office, and then it's all separated. And it would be like there was so much space in it that a couple could live in that place and have absolute quiet and space from one another. And there's land all outside. But for me, and what I talked about with this client this morning, this person said to me, does this person want to marry me? Does this person say that they want me for the rest of their life? And I got immediately no. And they said, wow. And I said, it looks to me as though this person thinks that they own you. They want to control you. And she goes, yeah, there's a lot of control. And I said, there needs to be interpersonal freedom within relationships. And then the person said, I was clingy. We both were. And I said, well, that's why it's not functioning, right? So it might be that you've been in a relationship with someone that was very clinging and you're afraid. And because sometimes people, I know there's someone that loves somebody very, very much, but they don't want to lose their freedom. And they must be projecting onto the other person that they love from someone from the past because they don't know yet, right? Or maybe they don't know yet. My thing is, that's something I have to be very careful of. I can't be with somebody who's super clingy. I can't. I'm an Aries. I'm a free spirit. I don't want to be tied down. I want a relationship. I love being in a partnership. But there needs to be interpersonal freedom. And I don't mean, I don't want to be with somebody for them to be gone all the time. But I don't want you in my pocket either, right? You need to be standing on your own. So the message here is I have the other card, and I'm holding that message. The message here is you're being watched. I don't express well over the net. It's being monitored. Really? You're being monitored? That's not cool, right? You need alone time so you can write, so you can dance, so you can sing, so you can paint, so you can do whatever you want to do that's nobody else's business, so that you can heal. You need to let go. Oh God, this is amazing. You need to let go of the past. Everything. Let go, let go, let go. Okay, the next message will go to, I think we'll go to the saints and angels. Interesting how I'm doing this reading today. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose this mom's bookmark, a miracle. A miracle is going to take place, or maybe a miracle has already happened. Something that you don't think is able to happen is a miracle, right? When it happens, that's a miracle, because you can't figure out how it's going to work. Like we started with that hummingbird flying in the air. Actually, it wasn't flying. Well, it was. Its wings were going, but it wasn't moving. It was standing in the air. So right now, this is Jesus coming forward, the Christ. And it doesn't have to be Jesus if you don't believe in Jesus. It can be just spirit in itself, right? They're bringing about a miracle in the situation that you are inquiring about. You've asked for one, and one is upon you. So let go of how you think it's supposed to appear. That's the message. Let go, let go, let go. Surrender, surrender. Whatever it is, surrender the situation. Cool. For those who chose mom's bookmark, intention. I like. Do not lose sight of your original intention. What was your intention? What is it that you wanted to do? Why did you want to do that? Why were you going there in the first place? What was it that you wanted? Check inside your heart to see if the path that you are traveling right now, what you're doing or what you're trying to make happen, fits with your original hopes and aspirations. I'm thinking about that movie that I told you guys I watched, about that guy who was so intent on getting to the top that he pushed his friends aside, he hurt his dad, he ignored his girlfriend, all in order to get to this position. And then when he got to that position, she said to him, what are you going to do when you get there? I don't know. I just wanted that. He lost sight of why he was there in the first place. What were you trying to accomplish in the first place? That's, for a spiritual person, this is really important for me, because I've watched a lot of my spiritual friends. Once they become confident in what they're doing, and once they're connecting and they're doing well in their field, they forget that their purpose was to help others. They forget that the reason they're doing that is because they had this love for humanity and they were trying to help other enlightened ones. And now all of a sudden their rates go through the roof and they turn their business into this multi-conglomeration type thing that nobody can afford, and they've got followers following them when it isn't about you. You forgot. It's not about you. What was your original purpose, right? If you've strayed off your path, get back on your path. Take action, take control, steer things back. You take control of the wheel. There's a song I heard yesterday on the radio, asking himself if I should just take the wheel. And it's not Jesus take the wheel, but that's pretty cool. Jesus take the wheel, you take it, you steer it, you figure it out for me. You bring me what I need. Show me the person, you bring me what I need in order to get me there. Right? This is because this is what I know I need to have. Peace, quiet, nature, being around spiritual people, a place where I can hike, a place, whatever it is for you, right? This is what I wanted. So in order to get me there, you've gotten me the place. Now I got to figure out how to get my stuff there. You'll work it out for me. So you take the wheel. But the song is the guy singing, and he says, I ask myself whether I should just take the wheel. You guys will probably know who it is. So it's time for you to steer your life back on course. Okay, for the last message, I'm doing pretty good not biting my teeth this afternoon, biting my lip. God. We're going to do the weight. Number 8. The number 8 weight. The number 8 weight. So for you, the number 8 might be, you might be seeing it a lot now, right? It might be significant for you, so pay attention to when you see the number 8. It'll remind you about staying on your path and letting go of the heavy weights that you're carrying, or why not use the weight in a purposeful way. Use that, transfer it into something different. So we're gonna work with what? Okay, we're gonna work with Spirit Oracle, the Animal Spirit Oracle, and then we'll go on to the next. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose the 8 weight, and I did. I said I wanted to be outside, where I could ride my bike, where I could hike around, where I could get my body into shape, right? Where I could be amongst nature, where I could be in the trees. I thought I was going to a mountain, but the house, the hacienda, has got ancient sycamore trees, the entire yard. I don't know if I told you guys, but it was 90 degrees in the front yard, and when I went into the backyard, because the well, Montezuma's well, it's a sacred water, the aqueduct runs right through the backyard, and they have these ancient sycamore trees all in the backyard. And I don't know if you guys have ever felt sycamore, but when you go up to them, you touch them, they're cold. They pull the water, and they hold that cold water in their bark. It's really incredible. When I went to Montezuma's well the first time, there's a picture of me. I climbed up on the top of this giant, it was huge. It was like the size of a car, sycamore tree, and it was ice cold, and it was probably 112 outside. And so out in the front, when I got to the place, I thought, oh God, this is hot. He told me it wasn't that hot, right? It was like 90. And I went into the house, and because it's an adobe house, it dropped down like 15 degrees, 14, no more than that. It was 67 in the house. We went and looked at the temperature. No air conditioning on. Then I walked out in the backyard. From the front yard to the backyard, it was about 72 in the backyard because of those cold trees. And that's just what I was asking for. It wasn't a mountain. So remember, it doesn't necessarily look the way you think it's gonna look. Buffalo spirit. Buffalo talks about abundance. And it's telling you that the universe will provide whatever it is that you need. Yeah, but if I leave that company, that's my job. I've put all of that time and energy into that job. And if I cut association with those people, I'll lose that job. That's okay. The universe says we will supply. The number is 10. And that means an ending. It has ended. Something has ended. And if it hasn't ended, it's about to end. I would say it's ended. And that means another door is opening, because the universe abhors a vacuum. If one door closes, another door opens. So you're being reminded that you need to pay attention to what's going on in here, because you have the ability to manifest anything and everything. You have to hold that manifesting abundant attitude, mindset. You hold that. The buffalo is definitely abundant when you see it. Everything about the buffalo, the Indians used, everything. Right? Nothing was to waste. Nothing was to waste on this. So that's for you as well. The abundance that comes forward, there will be nothing to waste. It will be everything that you need. This is a time the buffalo spirit is coming to you. So this is the ancient ones coming forward, and they are saying, Buffalo Spirit says, at this time, you are in a powerful energy. This is the full moon reading. We have a full moon coming this weekend, and it's very, very powerful. So you need to align with an attitude of gratitude, whether this is about money, whether this is about love, whether this is about health, whether this is about ideas that are inspiration, jobs, right? Support that you need as far as getting places. You are going to be provided for. All that you expect and all that you need is going to be in front of you at this time. As long as you hold that attitude that I'm a co-creator with the divine. I speak to my angels. Now, I saw myself doing a reading the other day, and how I ask, but I'll say correct for neutrality. But what I'm asking really, and I think I'm going to start saying it differently, because I'm saying it in my head, but I needed to visualize. I visualized my team, my spiritual team, all my archangels and my guides and my father, everybody. Now, if they were in front of me, I would ask them, I need your help. I need your help for this. Can you guys get together? Can you figure this out? This one will ask that one, and that one will check with this one, and they can oversee everything, because they see everything from a higher perspective. I can only see what's available to my human mind and the messages that I pick up from spirit, but they see everything. Right? And they can see ahead, because they can read the hearts of people, and they can understand what their true intention is. Somebody may show me something, maybe promising me something, right? but just to keep me stuck, because they have no intention of moving forward, because they're afraid of losing their freedom. They don't want you to be with anyone else, but they don't want you either. So Spirit says, we are here, co-creators with you. We're in partnership with you, and there's confirmation. We're in partnership with you. Ask us, what is it that you need? And when you do that, you'll see the results really quickly. I need for you to show me something right away. I need to get a call back from Gordon saying that place is available, right? No feeling sorry for myself, no stressing out, just saying, okay. And if he says the place has been rented out, that's not my place. There must be something else, right? Because I had it in my hand. I could have had it. Was that a poor choice? Was that a missed opportunity? No, because yesterday he said to me, I've got 10 days if you want to change your mind, right? So sometimes we do have missed opportunities. It could be that it was a missed opportunity. I had it at the tip of my fingers, but maybe I was too afraid, right? Didn't think I would be able, because I was listening to outside influences. I was listening to what other people had to say, and I shouldn't do that. So if this is what's meant for me now, I'll get that call. Correct for neutrality, and I don't need to worry about how I'm going to get it there. And I said that to my landlord. I don't care. If he calls me and says it's available, I'm taking it. And it doesn't matter how I work it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I've always have. Spirit's made the way. For those who chose the 8 weight, same one. So you have the strength to let go. You have everything that you need. It's just, you have to make the choice. You need to make the choice. That's actually, at this point, that's really all Spirit wants you to do right at this second, is make the choice. What do you choose? Do you want to stay or do you want to go? And what happens normally is someone says, no, I want to go. But no, stop at what you want. Stop at what you want. You made your choice. This is what I want. Stop at that. Now what? This flipped up. And so did this. So 2 things flipped up. Magic and miracles, and a message from afar. Get this. Expect a message coming from afar. Refreshing news. Positive message, a great outcome for all concerned. Blessings, magic, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. Okay. So a message is coming, but it's a blessing in disguise. So we'll see what it is. We need to keep an open heart and mind. That's pretty cool. What's your affirmation? You've made your choice about what you want. You're going to allow Spirit to bring you a message. It's a good message. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise because you're not going to see it as a blessing. So when you look at that and you get the information, you're going to be like if he calls and says to me, it's gone. I'll be like, wow, that's a bummer. But it happened because there's a blessing in disguise. So that was my answer to maybe a thought that I had in my mind a second ago, right? For you, it might be that, I didn't get the job. Oh my God, how is that a blessing in disguise? You'll understand. Something else is coming. Connection. Can I get a connection? Can I get a connection? I freaking love that band. I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Access. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self. Work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. So think about some stupid thing you're going to say to get people talking. I talk to everybody, right? I talk at the grocery store. I met people already out there at the hacienda. So you're going to get connected to the right people. And you can access that support at all times. Like I said, my spiritual team, there they are. Say this is you, this little penguin. I don't know what to do, but there's your team all around you. So what I said is I visualize my team and say, okay, you know what I need. You know what's in my heart. You know what I'm asking for. In all truth and reality, I asked for 2 things from Spirit. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I asked for 2 things. I'll take this unless this happens. That's what I asked for. And Spirit knows that. So they're listening. And not just them, right? Others listen. You don't have to be in somebody's physical presence in order for them to hear. You don't have to be in somebody's physical presence. When I do Reiki healing and I ask, open up, I'm channeling you, I'm heard, right? Sometimes it's on a subconscious level, sometimes they literally will hear. So this whole message is about letting go. It's pretty loud message, right? Not to allow yourself to feel guilty or be made to feel guilty if somebody else tries to make you feel guilty. It's not about, oh, that one's gonna be sad. Well, but you can't live your life for other people. You can be grateful for their help and assistance and for what you've experienced with them, but now I'm going on my own, okay? So now I'm asking for one more message from the saints and angels, and then I'll go upload this and put my phone back on, see if Gordon called me. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You need to be in a place of nature. You need to eat healthy. You need to be where there's trees. You need to be where there's green grass. If you could eat fresh fruit off of the tree, that would even be better. But right now, it's a diet of health that it needs to be focused upon. Maybe exercise, gentle exercise. It's also healthy thoughts. This is also speaking about a healing that's taking place. Remember, you had a miracle, good news, positive news for all involved. If you've been dealing with a health issue, expect good news. Healthful eating. This is Archangel Raphael, which is the healing angel. So he is the one that can help you. He'll give you thoughts. I've been thinking a lot about cherries. Well, you need to go get them because there's something in cherries that you need. I've been thinking a lot about whatever. Watermelon sounds really good. Okay, well, there's a reason for it. And as I said that, I knew exactly why I said that, because I need more water. I've been trying not to drink right now because it's hard for me because I can't feel that side of my lip. And I'm gonna drop it down my face. You know what's sad? I can't feel that side of my throat either. Wow. So I'm gonna ask Archangel Raphael, would you please heal this? This is hurting me. It's made its statement, right? If there's something else I need to understand from that, can you show me in a different way, because I need this back, right? So whatever you can do right now, Spirit says it's time for you to spend time, devote time to your health, to your peace of mind, to sereneness, to a setting like that. Pay attention to what you put in your mouth. Drink more water, less chemicals in your food, more organic. Pay attention to the words that come in and the people that speak around you and to the music that you listen to. Be more choosy about what you're allowing into your physical environment. You could be someone who's a very spiritual person, somebody who's very connected, but you're in a toxic environment, so you're taking that in. Why are you, I say this about my landlord when he watches the political stuff and he's all upset and stressed out and angry. And I said, why do you do that? I said, would you hang out with that person? No. He goes, "Ugh." And I said, well, you are. You invite that person. It's like having that person as your best friend. That's your best friend. No, what are you talking about? You listen to him every single day. Every single day you invite him into your living room. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. You are that person. You are that person. If you don't like who you are, you need to start asking yourself, wow. Okay, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that was pretty amazing. A crow that kept going over towards the mockingjay's nest. The crow attacked it 3 times. I mean, the mockingjay attacked the crow 3 times, and there's all kinds of missing feathers. All kinds of missing feathers. All the way down his wings, there's broken pieces. Why? Because he doesn't freaking learn. Because he's not staying away from that mockingjay's nest. Because the mockingjay says, go after what is yours and defend what is yours. Find your voice. You go after what is yours. Somebody keeps trying to take what is yours. That crow keeps coming back. It won't stop. There's missing feathers and they don't care. They keep coming back. They will not stop. Defend what is yours. Amazing, amazing. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, your friends. Clearly that one is not your friend. Do you like the way that person behaves? Do you like the way that person conducts their daily life? How they treat their employees, I mean? How they speak to other people? Yeah, but they don't talk to me like that. Doesn't matter. they're doing that to other people. That's the kind of energy you want in your life, because that's the energy that you are soaking in. Are you having issues with your finances? Who are you hanging out with? What's their mindset? How do they behave? Are you having issues with your health? Who are you hanging out with? What are you doing? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself that the reason that you might be not doing well financially is because you're hanging out with somebody else who doesn't do anything proactive properly? Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. It'd be better to be at a hacienda in nature alone than to have toxic energy around you that's pulling you down, right? What's your original purpose? Are you able to do it? Have you been able to do it? It's time to let go, is the message all the way across the board. So thank you for putting up with my kind of discombobulation and my frozen face, and I have no idea what that looked like during the whole reading. I'll probably be embarrassed, but you all know, been to the dentist, got a frozen face. I can't move it, sorry. All right, take a look outside. Here's our weather. It's pretty humid, but it's cooling down a squirt now. I love you guys, we'll talk again soon. Peace.